Hello children, this is the continuation of the maths lesson of 7th standard chapter 11 perimeter and area, and this is the exercise 11.3. So we have already solved 5 problems of exercise 11.3. Now we shall continue the today's class with exercise 11.3, sixth problem based on circumference, area, radius and diameter of circle. So let us move on to the sixth question, that is, find the perimeter of the adjoining figure. So this figure is given, children. This is a figure which is representing a semicircle including its diameter. So the diameter measurement is given because in a semicircle the diameter is a boundary to this semicircle. Therefore, the diameter measurement is given with 10 centimeter. So, we need to find out the perimeter of a semicircle. We know that when diameter is given and we can find out the circumference of a semicircle using the formula half into pi into d when the diameter is given. Therefore, circumference is equal to half into pi into d. On substituting the values, 1 by 2 into pi value, we have to consider the pi value, that is equal to 3.14 into diameter, that is equal to 10. Therefore, in the next step, 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. Therefore, children, 3.14 into 5. So, we need to multiply 3.14 into 5 now. Therefore, 3.14 into 5, 5 fours are 20, 2 remaining, 5 ones are 5 plus 2, it is 7, 5 threes are 15. Therefore, after the decimal point, there are 2 digits. So, in the answer from the right side, after 2 digits, put a decimal point. Therefore, it is 15.70, where we can write it as 15.7 centimeter. Therefore, children, circumference of the semicircle will be equal to 15.7 centimeter. So, now in order to find out the perimeter of the semicircle, that is the distance around the closed figure, that is called as the perimeter. Therefore, to find out the perimeter of the semicircle, now we have to include its diameter as well as the circumference. Therefore, perimeter of a semicircle can be 15.7, which is the circumference of the semicircle, plus 10 centimeter, which is the diameter. Therefore, in order to calculate the perimeter of the semicircle, we need to take circumference and diameter of the semicircle to find out the perimeter. Therefore, 15.7 plus 10. After the decimal point, there are no any point. We can take it as 0. Therefore, 15.7 plus 10.0, we will get the answer 25.7. Therefore, children, perimeter of the semicircle will be equal to 25.7 centimeter. Therefore, circumference of a semicircle is calculated using the formula half into pi into d, where d is the diameter of the semicircle. After calculating the circumference, we need to calculate the perimeter. In order to calculate this perimeter, children, we have to use the values of diameter and circumference so that we will get the answer 25.7 centimeter. This is the answer and this is the method and simplification for the sixth problem. Next, seventh problem, children. Find the cost of polishing a circular tabletop of diameter 1.6 meter. Therefore, diameter of the circular tabletop is given, that is d equal to 1.6 meter, where d is the diameter. Now, we have to find the cost of polishing a circular tabletop if rate of polishing is rupees 15 per meter square. Therefore, we need to find out the cost of polishing the circular tabletop. So in the problem, they have given the values of the diameter and cost of polishing a circular tabletop, that is rupees 15 per meter square. First, we will calculate the area in the beginning. Now, to calculate the area, the formula is pi r square. We need the value of the radius, but in the problem the diameter is given. So from using the diameter, we can calculate the radius, that is equal to, radius is equal to diameter by 2. Therefore 1.6 by 2. So on division 1.6 by 2, so children, 1 is lesser than 2. So take 0. Then after that, here we have the decimal point. Put here decimal point. Therefore children, it will be 16. Then we know that 2 8s are 16. Therefore the radius value is 0.8 meter. Since 1 is lesser than 2, we have taken 0. Then we have the decimal point here. So put the decimal point. So it will be 16. 2 8s are 16. Therefore the radius is equal to 0.8 meter. Now we can calculate the area using pi r square formula. So children, on substituting the values, pi, that is equal to 3.14 in the question, into radius we have got 0.8, 0.8 into 0.8. So first multiply 0.8 into 0.8. So multiplying 0.8 into 0.8, children, 8 8s are 64, 6 is remaining, 8 zeros are 0, 0 plus 6, it is 6. So 0 8s are 0, 0 zeros are 0. Therefore 4 6 0. So children, here after the decimal point we have one digit here and again we have one digit here. So 1 plus 1. 2. Therefore in the answer, after the 2 digits, put a decimal point. Therefore it will be 0.64. Now 0.64. So children, it is 0.64 into 3.14. So now let us multiply 0.64 into 3.14. Therefore 4 4s are 16, 1 is remaining, 6 4s are 24 plus 1, it is 25, 2 is remaining, 4 zeros are 0, 0 plus 2, it is 2. Then 1 4s are 4, 1 6 are 6, 1 zeros are 0. Then thereafterwards 3 4s are 12, 1 is remaining, 6 3s are 12, 6 3s are 18, so 18 plus 1, 19, 1 is remaining, 3 0 0, 0 plus 1, it is 1. Therefore children, 6, 5 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 6 plus 2, it is 8, 8, 9, 10, 9 plus 1, it is 10, 1 remaining, 1, carry on, 1 plus 1, it is 2. Therefore, see, look into this children, after the decimal point we have 2 digits, again we have 2 digits. Therefore, 2 plus 2, it is 4. Therefore, in the answer, count from 4 digit, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, the answer will be equal to 2.0096. Therefore, the area will be equal to 2.0096 meter square is the area. Therefore, children, area is equal to 2.0096 meter square using pi r square, and this is the simplification. Now, rate of polishing the circular tabletop is equal to rupees 15 per meter square. Therefore, children, for 1 meter square, it is rupees 15. Therefore, now we have got the area that is equal to 2.0096 meter square. It is how much? Therefore, children, now we need to find out the total cost of polishing. So to find out that, We know that in the question itself they have given, so for the 1 meter square it is rupees 15. So we have got the area by the calculation, that is equal to 2.0096 meter square. It is how much rupees? So in order to calculate this, children, now let us cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, it will be, children, 2.0096 into 15. That is 2.0096 into 15. Therefore, on further simplification, 2.0096 into 15. So 5 6 is 5 5 25, 5 6 are 30, 3 is remaining, 5 9s are 45, 45 plus 3, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 4 is remaining, 5 zeros are 0, 0 plus 4, it is 4, children, 5 zeros are 0, 5 2s are 10. Okay, in the next step, 1 6 is a 6, 1 9s are 9, 1 zeros are 0, 1 zeros are 0, 1 2s are 2. Therefore, 0, 8 plus 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 carry on, 4 plus 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Therefore, 14, 1 is carry on. Therefore, it is 1 here, then 0, 2 plus 1, it is 3. Therefore, children, after the decimal point, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. So, in the answer, from the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4. After the 4 digits, put a decimal point. Therefore, 2.0096 into 15, we got the answer, that is equal to 30.1440. That means the total cost of polishing will be equal to rupees 30.1440 or rupees 30.14. So children, in this problem, the diameter was given. Then we have found out the radius value, that is radius is equal to diameter by 2, and we got the answer 0.8 meter. After that, we have found out the area using the formula pi r square. After that, we got 2.0096 meter square. Rate of polishing a circular tabletop was given with rupees 15 per meter square. To find out the total cost of polishing, children, we had applied the method is, for 1 meter square it is rupees 15. Therefore, for 2.0096 meter square it is how much? So, on cross multiplication and using this simplification for this one, we got the answer 30.1440, which is the total cost of polishing the circular tabletop, rupees 30.1440 or rupees 30.14. This is the method, and these are the simplifications used in this problem. 8th problem, children. A circle of radius 2 cm is cut from a square piece of an aluminium sheet of side 6 cm. So, a circle was there, and from that the radius of 2 cm is cut from a square piece of an aluminium sheet of side 6 cm. Therefore, radius of the circle is 2 cm and the square piece of an aluminium sheet. Therefore, aluminium sheet is in the form of a square. Therefore, the side is given. Therefore, the side of the square piece of aluminium sheet, that is equal to 6 cm. Therefore, what is the area of the leftover aluminium sheet? Now, we need to find out the area of the leftover aluminium sheet. A circle of radius 2 cm has been cut from an aluminium sheet. Therefore, from the aluminium sheet which is having the side 6 cm, children, from that a circle is drawn which is of 2 cm and it is cut from the aluminium sheet. So, after the circle has been cut from the aluminium sheet, we have to calculate what is the area of the leftover aluminium sheet. Therefore, from the aluminium sheet, when a circle has been taken out, there will be aluminum sheet still remaining. Now we need to find out what is the area of the leftover aluminum sheet. We know that the aluminum sheet is in the form of a square. So, to find out what is the area of the leftover aluminum sheet, children, we have to find out the area of the circle that is cut from the aluminum sheet, then area of the square, because aluminum sheet is in the form of a square. So, we need to find out the area of a square. After that, we need to find out the area of the leftover aluminum sheet. Therefore, area of a circle, let us solve in the beginning. We know that the area of the circle is given by pi r square and the radius of the circle is given with the 2 centimeter. On applying all those values to the formulas, children, so area equal to pi r square. Pi is already given with a measurement 3.14 into radius 2 into 2. Therefore, 3.14 into 2 2s are 4. Therefore, on multiplying 3.14 into 4, 4 4s are 16, 1 is remaining, 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 1 it is 5, 4 3s are 12. Therefore, after the decimal point, there are 2 digits in the answer from the right side. After the 2 digits, put a decimal point. Therefore, children, on simplification, we have got the answer 12.56 centimeter square. Therefore, area of the circle is equal to 12.56 centimeter square. Now we need to find out the area of the square. So, area of the square, that is area of the aluminum sheet which is in the form of a square. The formula used is to find out the area of a square. The formula is area is equal to side into side. And the side measurement is given with 6 centimeter. Therefore, 6 into 6, 6 6 are 36 centimeter square. Therefore, the area of the square, that is area of the aluminum sheet, will be equal to 36 centimeter square. Now, to calculate the area of the leftover aluminum sheet, children, we have to subtract the area of a circle and area of the square. Therefore, area of the square has been a greater value. Therefore, 36 minus 12.56. When we subtract, therefore, 36 minus 12.56. Therefore, for the 36 point, we shall add 2 zeros. Then, we will get, therefore, children, 10 minus 6, it is 4. Here it is 9. 9 minus 5, it is 4. So, on borrowing, it will be 5. 5 minus 2, it is 3. 3 minus 1, it is 2. Therefore, area of the leftover aluminum sheet will be equal to 23.44 centimeter square. So, in order to calculate the answer for this problem, children, first we need to find out the area of a circle using the formula pi r square. Then we have to find out the area of the square. Side into side formula, we got 36 centimeter square. So, in order to calculate the area of the leftover aluminum sheet, we need to subtract the area of the square and area of the circle. That is 36.00, which is the area of a square, minus 12.56, which is the area of the circle. And the answer we obtained is 23.44 centimeter square is the answer. And this is the method and this is the simplification used in the 8th problem, children. Now we shall move on to the 9th problem, children, in which they have given the circumference of a circle is 31.4 centimeter. Find the radius and the area of the circle. So we need to find out radius and area of the circle. We should take the value of pi, that is equal to 3.14. So children, here to calculate the radius, we have given with the circumference is equal to 31.4 centimeter. So, we can apply the formula circumference C is equal to 2 pi r. Circumference is 31.4 equal to 2 into 3.14 into r. Therefore, now we want the value of r, that is the radius. That will be equal to 31.4, this 2 into 3.14, while coming to the left side it will be divided by 2 into 3.14 children. Radius is equal to 31.4 and divided by 2 into 3.14. So children, we have here 31.4 divided by 2 into 3.14. Now look into the values 31.4 and 3.14 children. See, in the denominator, after the decimal point we have 2 digits. While considering the numerator, after the decimal point we have only 1 digit. So, to have one more digit in the numerator, let us put one 0 here. Therefore, it will be 2 digits after the decimal point in the numerator as well as the denominator. When there are 2 digits after the decimal point, we can take off this decimal point. So, children, when you had taken off the decimal point after the 2 digits, it will be equal to 3140 divided by 2 into 314, that will be equal to r. So, we had only single digit in the numerator, so we have put 0 here. Therefore, it is 2 digit in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Therefore, we can take off this decimal point. Then this is the next step. Now, consider the numerator and the denominator children. We have 3140 and we have here 2 into 314. Therefore, 314 ones are, and here 314 ones are 314, and we have 0 right here 0. Okay, 314 ones are 314, then we have 0 here, right here 0. Therefore, 10 by 2. 2 ones are 2 fives are 10. Therefore, the radius value will be equal to 5 centimeter children. Therefore, radius is equal to 5 centimeter. Now, we need to calculate the area of the circle. To calculate the area of the circle, we have pi r square pi 3.14 into, we got the radius value, that is equal to 5. So 5 into 5. Therefore, 3.14 into 5 5s are 25. So 3.14 into 25. 5 4s are 20, 2 is remaining, 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 2, 5 plus 2, it is 7. Then 5 3s are 15. Then 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Therefore, 0. Then 7 plus 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 1 carry on, 5 plus 1, 6, 7, 8. Then 6 plus 1, 7. So after the decimal point, we have 2 digits. From the answer, right side, after the 2 digits, take a decimal point. Therefore, children, we have the answer equal to 78.50 as the area. So the area is equal to 78.50. So the 0 gets neglected. Therefore, the answer will be equal to 78.5 centimeter square and the radius is equal to 5 centimeter. This is the method simplification of this 9th problem. Next, we shall move on to the 10th problem, children. We have a circular flower garden has an area of 314 meter square. Therefore, area of a circular flower garden is given with 314 meter square. A sprinkler at the center of the garden can cover an area that has a radius of 12 meter. Therefore, a sprinkler is there at the center of the circular flower garden. The radius of that sprinkler is equal to 12 meter. Now, the question is, will the sprinkler water the entire garden? The area of the entire garden is given with 314 meter square. Now children, we first want to calculate the area of the sprinkler by using the radius value. After that, we should compare the areas of sprinkler and areas of the circular garden. Then we should say whether the sprinkler waters the entire garden. So in order to calculate the area of the sprinkler, we have the formula area is equal to pi r square. Now, pi, the value is 3.14 into radius value is 12 into 12. So, 3.14 into 12 into 12, it is 144. Therefore, on multiplying 3.14 into 144, we get. So children, when we multiply 3.14 into 144, 4 4s are 16, 1 is remaining, 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 4 3s are 12. So again the same number 4 we have, so the same answer 6, 5, 2, 1. Then we have 1 here, 1 4s are 4, 1 1s are 1, 1 3s are 3. So on simplification, we got the area that is equal to 452.16 meter square. Therefore children, area of the sprinkler is equal to 452.16 meter square. Now compare the areas of sprinkler and area of the circular garden. Therefore, the area of the sprinkler is having the greater value. Therefore, the sprinkler can water the entire garden because the area of the sprinkler is greater, that is almost sufficient to water the entire garden. Yes, the sprinkler waters the entire garden. Since the area of the sprinkler is having the greater value when compared to the area of the circular garden, therefore the sprinkler water the entire circular garden. This is the answer for the 10th problem, children. 11th question, children. Find the circumference of inner and outer circles with pi value that is equal to 3.14. Now, here you can find the two circles where the radius of the outer circle is 19 meter, children. Then we have to find out the radius of the inner circle. So, in order to find out the circumference of inner and outer circles, the radius value is given with the outer circle that is equal to 19 meter. Now we have to find out the circumference of the outer circle. Therefore, so children, to calculate the circumference of the outer circle, we have the formula C is equal to 2 pi r. On substituting the values, 2 into 3.14 into 19. So 3.14 into 2 on multiplication, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Then 6.28 into 19. So when we multiply and do the simplification, we will get the circumference of the outer circle that is equal to 119.32 meter. Therefore, the circumference of outer circle will be equal to 119.32 meter using the formula C is equal to 2 pi r, where the radius of the outer circle is 19 meter. So children, to calculate the circumference of the inner circle, we want just the radius of the inner circle only. So to find out the radius of the inner circle only, we can subtract the radius of the outer circle minus the smaller circle which is having the radius that is 10. Therefore, 19 minus 10, we will get 9 centimeter. Therefore, just we need the value of the radius of the inner circle, only so much. From the center to here, the outer circle is 19 meter. And from here it is to here it is 10 meter. But just we need from the center to the boundary, to any point on the inner circle. That gives the radius of the inner circle. Therefore, to calculate the radius of the inner circle, we have subtracted the 19, that is radius of outer circle, minus 10 centimeter, which will be equal to the 9 centimeter, which is the radius of the inner circle. So now, on substituting the values to find out the circumference of the inner circle, children, we have C equal to 2 pi r, where 2 into pi value is 3.14 into radius of inner circle is equal to 9. Therefore, so children, 9 into 2, it will be 18. 9 2 is 18. So on multiplying 3.14 into 18, we got the final answer that is equal to 56.52 meter. Therefore, the circumference of the inner circle will be equal to 56.52 meter. And the circumference of the outer circle will be equal to 119.32 meter using the formulas. C is equal to 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the outer circle, that is equal to 19 meter, and the radius of inner circle has been calculated from 19 minus 10. We got the value equal to 9 centimeter, which is the radius of the inner circle. Then using the formula C is equal to 2 pi r, we got the answer for the circumference of the inner circle. This is the answer for this problem, children. Since we have all the units in meters, children, therefore the radius of the inner circle will be 9 meter. Radius of outer circle is 19 meter. Then circumference of outer circle is 119.32 meter. Then 56.52 meter. So all is in meter measurement. This is the answer.